So how's it going, everybody? I'm glad you guys could join us today. We're doing another Switch Online tournament. We've been doing these every Sunday lately. I've been having a lot of fun. We've been getting a lot of good players in here. 12 people tonight, so it's gonna look like a pretty strong tournament. So if you guys are interested in joining Plus R, the Discord, we have an awesome Discord server. I think we got like 2,500 people in there right now. A lot of people. Scene's been growing a lot since Strive announcements have been increasing. Take with that what you will, but there's been a lot more activity and a lot of people trying to get into this game. So if you're interested in getting into it, any sort of like trying to learn resources, talk to other players, meet them online, all that kind of stuff, this server is the best place to go. I just put a link for it in the chat box. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link should be in the description.
All right.
So I believe Princess Trunks' first tournament was the last tournament we had last week. Lexi has been trying to learn more Biken lately, so I'm excited to see any sort of progress that Lexi has with Biken now. She's been learning more and more in the Biken channel.
Oh, nice. Teach you that tech.
Hmm. Both of them just kind of dashing around.
Kind of feeling each other out.
Exactly.
Connection as well.
Quite a bit of slowdown there. At the pin, wasn't able to combo off that counter hit. But trying to keep them stuck in a corner. Melia has really good Oki. She's so great at, if you've knocked somebody down, just locking them in position and they have to just figure out what the right answer is between 3 different answers.
Yeah, Biken very in corner now. That's a good bird.
So a really good spot to burst against Biken is pretty much any time she does her tatami mat, because it takes a while for anything to follow up after that. The only way it would be not safe is if Biken FRCs it, but then again you're using 25 meter to prevent a burst, which might be worth it. Princess Trunks takes the first round.
Nice pin.
The one thing you'll see with the pin is it has that glowy effect. That glowing effect only appears once you're able to pick the pin back up. So it does have a cooldown for when you can pick it up. You just can't pick it up until that glowing effect starts. Oh, not a good burst, but wasn't quite able to punish it. So for the uninitiated, when it comes to burst punishing, there's 2 types of bursts, blue and gold. We all know that. But gold is actually not punishable. It's invul on startup and active and all the way back down. However, you can throw somebody out of it. So you can pretty much only punish it with a throw. With blue burst, you can punish them much more effectively. So gold's a lot more safe, but it's also harder to predict when somebody's going to gold burst than it would be if somebody's going to blue burst. So Trunks has full meter here. Can do a lot with force breaks. More force break discs would be really good there. Princess Trunks takes the first game. I get the feeling Lexi's going to switch characters because Lexi does play several characters.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. You're just not gonna get the best connections, but you just gotta roll with it at this time.
Yeah, that's how our online is for now. They are working on a GGPO update. Our blessed Lord and Savior Lulawin is putting his heart and soul into it. So glad at how much he's putting into it. Hopefully we can get it soon, but you know, all we're doing is just trying to help him out as much as we can. So like I said, Lexi's gonna switch characters. Ends up switching to Soul, and I bet I know why. It's because this is internet tech, right? If you have a little bit more lag, then choose a character with a quick DP.
That's what you gotta do.
Yep. So Lexi has Trunks stuck in the corner. Oh, it just got switched there. Nice throw. So Amelia is one of the few characters that has a double air dash. Amelia, Chip, and Dizzy have it. And I believe Goku Moroha Abba has double air dash too.
Yeah. Oh, don't get mixed up.
And Omega Shift Justice too.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about that.
They're pretty close in health, and they both have full meter here. Throw out some force breaks.
Full meter both sides.
There we go. So Ino, I don't think Ino has double air dash. It's more that she dashes into the air and then can dash again. So that's more like a dash into from her regular dash, right? So that's why I didn't count it. Chip, probably I'm just thinking of him having a triple jump instead of a double air dash.
There you go, getting something started.
Okay, Ino has it too. My mistake. Oh. Whiff on that burst there. There we go. Lexi ends up taking that one.
Tied up.
Alright, so Lexi is stuck with Soul, but it helped her out for the first game there. Let's see if she can pin it down one more time. So again, Frasco, you don't see this stage too much in the local tournaments. Or at least you shouldn't see the stage too much in local tournaments. They are getting a fair bit of lag here too. That's one thing that's neat too, the Soul's throw animation, it looks pretty similar to Order Soul's, but Order Soul's will wall stick afterwards so you can get more stuff after it. So in Plus R, Amelia has 3 different pin throws. I think she just had 2 in Accent Core. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong on that. But I know she had even fewer before. Solid burst there for Amelia. It wasn't a clean hit because of the way that worked, but still it was a solid burst. Lexi takes 1 round. Potentially 1 more round to go. There we go. So Trunks has an opportunity now to produce some pretty heavy Oki. Oh, but Riot Stomp ends up going a counter hit there.
Yeah, Amelia's trying to fish for these anti-airs.
Yeah. Got another throw. Throws in this game, as a reminder, they're 0 frame, which means they activate Very next frame after you've pressed the button. And you can only tech them on the same frame or next frame. So it's really, really tight throw tech window there.
Alright, nice knockback. He's gonna full punish.
They're both at pretty low health now. But Melia always essentially has lower health when they look like they're the same.
Ooh, got him with a pin.
Solid backdash. 15 seconds left on the clock now, too. That follow-up, oh, it didn't kill!
Super even right now.
And Riot Stomp seals the deal. Lexi ends up taking it 2-1. We have IsaacJ and SleepSheep. IsaacJ is a very strong Bridget player. SleepSheep, I haven't seen too much of play from them. IsaacJ picking Bridget, again to nobody's surprise. SleepSheep, an Anji player. Anji's really strong in this game. He's got some pretty interesting tech. An Anji player actually won EVO Japan this year. So definitely a really good character. Bridget, historically not a very strong character, but the game has such dense tier lists that really Bridget can win any tournament match. Effectively, the best North American player right now is a Bridget player named Mahoko. But Bridget is still a very strong potential character. Bursted right at the end of the combo. Not sure if I agree with that burst. You see some pretty heavy slowdown. Nice challenge there with the clash, but didn't quite work out. Anji's biggest gimmick is that a lot of his moves, you can think of them as if they clash, but he continues, and you don't get the clash frames, where it's essentially, he has what's called a guard point, and he ends up blocking the move and continuing with the move even if you hit him in the middle of it. He's also able to follow up that block with certain types of follow-ups. Hey, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Here we go, first solid win there by IsaacJ. A little bit of Bridget trivia here. So Bridget has one of the 2 moves in the game where you can cross up your opponent in the corner. So if you're flush in the corner and Bridget's attacking you with Jump D will still end up crossing you up. And that's on either side of the corner, so it doesn't matter left side or right side. For those of you curious about which side, or sorry, which other move it is, Order Soul level 2 Gunblaze also crosses up in the corner. Bridget's also one of the 2 characters in the game that has a delayed wake up. And delayed wake up, it doesn't sound like it'd be that strong, but it's a very strong tool. In this game, every character has different wake up timings, so it's really important that you know how to fight against them. And when you add delayed wake up on top of that, it makes it even harder to deal with.
See if Sleep can make any changes to get around this crazy yo-yo.
Bridget's such a unique character as far as the design's concerned too. It reminds me kind of a bit like how Ramlethal works, where you just have that one button and that one button controls the yo-yo. Like how Ramlethal's Slash and H control the 2 swords.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Oh, see right there, that was a gold burst, and because it was gold burst, all of the moves went right through him afterwards. IsaacJ still pretty heavily in the lead here. And got a lot of meter too, just keeping that momentum. Guilty Gear is all about enforcing that momentum. Because when you have that momentum, you gain more meter, and your opponent doesn't gain meter. So if you're stuck and your opponent's playing a really hard game for you to get out of a corner or out of range from wake up, you're going to be losing if you don't find a way to get out. Nice hit there. One of my favorite moves is that really long-range kick with the yo-yo. I think it's just far slash. Oh, that was solid! I saw that. Isaac totally saw that burst coming and tried to punish it, but didn't quite do it right. And Isaac ends up winning it 2-0. So Honnou brings up an interesting point about not fair moves. In this game, I feel like every single character has their not fair tech, and that's kind of what makes the game fair. You know, every character has absolutely stupid bullshit. That's what makes it so it's completely balanced. You have to deal with their bullshit, and that sucks, but they also have to deal with your bullshit, and that sucks for them. I keep using this as an example, but there's an episode where Mr. Burns in The Simpsons has like every disease known to man. And because of that, they give a diagram of like all the diseases trying to fit through a door. And because they're all blocking each other, they can't go through the door, and therefore he doesn't have any disease at all. None of them are affecting him. It's kind of similar with Guilty Gear, where every character has such insane, crazy bullshit that the game is really well balanced. Okay, here we go. We have Honnou on the left, CP violation on the right. CP picks Eddie as his character. Honnou is going to pick Soul if he doesn't move quick. There we go. Going with the cliff. The famous Honnou cliff.
I haven't seen this guy play, so it'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the cool purple color.
I love that color for Eddie. Hey, thanks for the follow. Honnou doing that respect button from Cliff. One of the few respects that has an actual use. There we go. CP actually doing some nice tech there. Blocking the overheads too. Nice job so far. Honnou doing a solid combo with Cliff. Not able to follow up at the end. Goes for a dead angle from CP. Little Eddie ends up saving his butt right there. Jumping over the dragon. Nice counter hit into a spike there. Oh, didn't quite connect.
Eddie can float his way over, so that's good.
Yeah.
One good advantage.
Oh, and that got him right there. First round from Honnou. Really using Cliff's range to his advantage there. Trying to get him at max range and keeping him in the corner. So you saw he did 2 dodges right there. Now it's going to be really risky if he's going to do any more dodges.
Yeah.
Oh, nice air throw.
He's set up now.
That's why they keep saying, you know, air throw is like your best anti-air. It's so solid.
That's a good draw.
He's got his little Eddie meter back up now. Hasn't really been using little Eddie too much. There we go.
Yeah, he's been hitting him out a lot.
Oh, he did exhaustion right when little Eddie died, so he's not going to get the benefits of it. It's a wasted 25% meter. Not a good spot there. And Honnou takes the first round. Or first game, I should say. The CP's playing really well.
Yeah, like pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen CP play before, so this is pretty interesting. Swapping sides one more time here. So one thing that actually helps prevent desyncs that I see Honnou do is you wait a little bit, like just a few seconds before you start moving. Because a lot of times that's when it's kind of syncing up. And you'll see more things like people select the wrong characters if they don't wait a little bit. They do it too fast. But here we go. It's booted up. Tronzilla has the magic touch. Starting off Cliff versus Eddie again here. So you see Eddie trying to use more of his range also with those invite hell drills.
Ooh, that was not a good burst.
Yeah, oof, what a punish. CP's also really close to being dizzied here too. You saw that chop ended up killing just Little Eddie, so it didn't really help that much. Little Eddie's actually a really great defensive mechanic. But also, if you're concerned with how to defeat Little Eddie too, just a quick punch can be all it takes. He's got to know exactly when the block string ends. Yeah. Not a very good spot for Eddie to be in. There we go. Honnou taking that round.
Be like an anti or something.
Good setup here so far from Honnou. Nice, got him with the overhead, but couldn't quite confirm after that. Oh, nice! Got him through that, couldn't do any more after it. Oh, it connected. I was kind of shocked about that. Saw a dead angle just to escape. Eats Little Eddie. Honnou on the verge of this. He's got FeelAFear has no health. There we go. Honnou ends up taking it 2-0.
That cliff range. Gotta be careful.
Go back to our brackets here. You'll see Honnou wins that one 2-0. So far, we've got Honnou and Kraken both in top 8. Press again here.
I'm gonna step off the mic for a second.
Sure. All right, so the first match between RS and Lexi. Let's go. Come on, please. There we go. There we go. Action looks pretty solid too. So you see RS there doing some solid combos in the corner. Lexi not able to escape as RS gets a solid throw on there. Going around the tatami mat. That was a good counter from Lexi. Nice throw. Getting them back in the corner. Oh, not yeah. You can't burst against that. That's specifically set up so you can't do it. And the way burst works, it waits until your block stops over, and also it raises you up in the air. So even if it looks like, oh, this is the perfect time, it could be the worst time. It looks so dumb when you get it wrong, even though it was super close. Nice throw. Because throws are 0 frame, they're kind of the best reversal you could really do. They beat all sorts of meaties as long as they're in range. That's a good solid win there from RS. I gotta say, I really miss going to locals. Not just locals, but the majors. I mean, we missed Combo Breaker. We're gonna miss Evo. Those were so much fun going to those, you know? Well, for now, we're just doing what we gotta do. Lexi picking different colors, too. That's a really solid color. I like that color for Baiken. RS going for a round start, walk forward, and DP. More solid combo here. And Trish trying to keep Baiken in the corner. That was a pretty good burst there at that point. So some surprising anti-airs for Baiken would be her 2H. It doesn't seem like it worked that well, but it can under certain circumstances. And her 2D works under certain buttons as well. 2D, for example, beats Slayer Jump H almost every time, which doesn't really seem to make sense, but it does. But also, Baiken has the block anti-air, the punch guard cancel. It's called Zakuro. And that works really well if they're at the right height. You saw that there's some slow recovery, the FTC stuff there from Lexi. Pretty cool tech, but RS ends up taking it. 2-0 for RS. So this game is going to be at Anime Evo online. I'm looking really forward to that. We're also going to be having Sharp Reload on Anime Evo Online. Sharp Reload actually has a much more stable internet connection than this game does. Definitely worth checking out. I feel like Sharp Reload is disconnected enough where you can get both scenes kind of working. I mean, the Sharp Reload scene's not really going to be competing with Plus R. But I think people are able to play it and kind of are nostalgic enough to play it. I know that when I announced the Sharp Reload tournament to begin with, so many people who didn't play GG anymore, like any of the XX series, were like, oh shit, I might actually play and learn Sharp Reload. And that's exactly what I want. I want people to get into Guilty Gear in general. So as far as Guilty Gear, there's like different generations, right? So there's Guilty Gear The Missing Link, which came out on PlayStation. And then after that, like the same sprites since Guilty Gear X have been the same sprites and everything since Plus R for the most part. They've changed a few like keyframes, but it's been the same thing from X all the way to Plus R. So after X was X2, and after X2 was Guilty Gear X2 Sharp Reload. And Sharp Reload was kind of a keystone in the series. Slash never really came out in America, so a lot of American players weren't able to play it, but also Slash has some pretty not great stuff to play. So not that many people liked Slash. After Slash was Guilty Gear XX Accent Core, and then Plus R succeeded that. So that's kind of the series. Sharp Reload's kind of a good middle point in all of that. So Sonny, you're right. There's two different versions of Reload. There's red and there's blue. We call them red and blue because in the arcade version, the text that says Sharp Reload is either red or it's blue. And red is only on arcade.
This is gonna be a good match. They were playing yesterday.
Yeah, both Isaac and Sonny are really good players. Sonny has probably more online experience than any other Guilty Gear player on the planet right now. He's been playing online on PSN since that was out, so he's just been non-stop online.
Yeah, so he's got the lag under control.
He's dealt with the worst of the worst. Also, Sonny has a Kumite video up on YouTube you can check out too, where it's him fighting for like 2 hours against, I think, like 14 different players. Definitely worth checking out if you're interested in getting an Eddie.
Yeah, unfortunately I was not able to do that.
I try and run those in, the majority of majors we go to, just to get some good experience and people can watch those. They're such great learning tools. You can see IsaacJ really putting Sonny in the corner here. It's gonna be really hard for Eddie to get out. Oh, Razor Roger ended up sealing the deal there.
I wonder how many Bridget Sonny has faced.
Yeah, who knows? Nice anti-air, 2H, so good. Oh, nice setup there. Landing right on top of Invite Hell. Nice setup, good. Keep going, adding those pressure. That's gonna lead to... Oh, that's gonna kill, never mind. I wasn't looking at the health. I'm like, oh, that goes to the trap combo. There we go, look at that. That was solid blocks, but you know, Sonny never did a single overhead in that whole string. I think Sonny was trying to do an unblockable at the end, but mistimed it because little Eddie ended up dying before he could do it. Sonny's really good at setting up those unblockables, too. Definitely one thing you're going to have to look out for if you fight against Sonny. Went for exhaustion. There we go. Look at that meter. He's going to keep doing a few more. Oh, ended up breaking out just barely. Just a gap in it. Oh,
it's real.
The force break Invite Hell, sealing the deal. It's giving Sonny one of the first win. Okay, rematch here. Sonny has the first win. Nice 2H. Who ends up killing little Eddie?
Bridget just gotta stay in the air.
You know, it's funny when people ask me, like they'll tag me and ask, "Hey, what are the music references in Guilty Gear?" And it's like, I can give you like 10 pages of music references in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There we go, nice hit with that low. Oh, but couldn't confirm further off of it.
That was a smart time to TP.
Oh yeah. Bridget's Starship's pretty good. Nice counter hit there.
Got pressure.
Yeah, going for those throws and everything. Oh, not a good burst. Plucking out of the air. Solid round there from Isaac. Really bringing it back. Now 1-1.
Yeah, just not giving room for Eddie to breathe.
All right. Room is still up. That's a good sign. Doing a little side switching. I was just thinking, like, what's the name of that move where Bridget slides on the yo-yos and moves forward? Oh yeah, that's Rock and Rolla, right? And then, oh, Rock and Rolla is actually the name of a Judas Priest song. Like, okay, everything's a music reference in this game.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I like it.
And he doesn't have enough. Oh, just had enough for exhaustion. The headache combos. There we go. That's the confirm. Gonna try and finish this with the trap. Oh, it's going. That did an unblockable at the end, but couldn't do anything to follow up from the unblockable there. Oh, gotta confirm, and that's it. One more round. Look at that solid play there. Oh, got hit. Good burst. Very good burst.
Yeah, oh, down hot. You track.
You know, Isaac still has the advantage here. He's got the range. He's got the life lead. Good confirm. I will do more off that. Just a little bit more damage and he can win. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Can't do too much damage. Oh, into the unblockable. No, this could be it. Oh, my goodness. Is this it? No. Oh, with the invite. Hell, gets him at the end there. Ah. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta block those drills.
Oh, the drill. Online drills, right? Well, Sonny ends up winning 2-0.